Welcome to the buymeacoffee.com/JamesPoeartistry, the coffee tips page that supports my James Poeartistry creative productions and work. See also JamesPoeartistry.Online.
Hello, Perceptive Reader. This is James, and this is a James Poeartistry Consultant moment. I really want to place emphasis on, along with being a law-abiding citizen, you also want to, every year, pay back Caesar things to Caesar and God's things to God. And remember, what do we owe God? We owe God our life, our love, and our worship, do we not? Okay. And of course, our prayers. Now, when it comes to Caesar, then again, we owe the superior authorities that we obey the laws of the land. The majority of them don't conflict, don't conflict with God's law. And I don't even think even less than 1% of them really do or what have you. I think it just depends on the conscience. But the point is, the laws of the land doesn't say you can't worship God. You see what I'm saying? So you got that. But then the other aspect of Caesar is he gave the illustration of paying your taxes. Jesus actually gave an illustration of that, or showed that even though he is the son of the king in heaven, he was still doing what was, good or righteous for the sake of the people to understand. Jesus was saying, look, if I'm going to still pay this tax, you see what I'm saying? Then the people saw, oh, okay, yeah, we should pay our taxes too. But how do you pay your taxes? What do you need? You need money. You need money. And remember, there is a difference between someone who is single, I've emphasized it a lot, and someone who has family responsibilities and community responsibilities. I've given you examples of some of those shows from Undercover Bosses that they realized sometimes they even had employees who were making sure just so they could still have a job, they were still taking what money they were making. Sometimes I say little money they were making compared to what they would have to pay to take it themselves. And yes, even in taxes, that, it was putting them in a bind. So the emphasis is on this. I don't know why people keep trying to make this philosophy that, you just go out and do whatever it is you want to do, or that, or what have you. But no, you need to have money. And the point is, money is real. It is a system that was put in place so that we could actually be able to, function in this world. Not everybody is a farmer, but you know what? With money, you can buy what you need from a farmer. The farmer then takes that money and buy what they may need from you, or buy it from, any technology area or what have you. So this is another teaching that I told you again that really, if you don't realize, it can really warp people perception that you need money. And the point is, almost everything that we own, practically, really, I'm telling you, houses, cars, and stuff like that, they all require taxes. They all require, right now, at least in every country I know about, at least the ones who are not, the ones who are industrialized. Okay, so that's the whole point. We are supposed to pay our taxes. We're not supposed to walk around getting in debt. And that's where I told you, I think it really messes with people's minds as well, as far as their view on people. And that's why they feel they can just take anything they want. They're selfish and everything else. Because why? Because they feel like, hey, it's all The make believe and this and that. No, it's not. It really isn't. Money is real. You need to pay people their money. And one thing that I'm going to tell you, there was once a person uh, whose credit was so good, was so great, if you will, that the few persons who knew about it, they couldn't even believe it. They couldn't even believe this person's credit was that great. And they actually thought that the person was probably doing something illegal and the person wasn't. You want to know what the person was doing? They were living by Bible principles. Now, isn't that something? Serving the true God in heaven. Now, isn't that something? So you can compare that to the philosophy of today of always trying to get in debt this way and that way and just willingly spend money going beyond your budget and stuff like that. We should have a budget. We should know. We should be able to even manage our minimum wage if people are not cheating us out of our minimum wage, which a lot of us are. But all the same, to conclude, persons were so impressed with this individual's credit rating, if you will. It was even said the only other person that they knew of with the credit rating that was that high was actually a leader of a country. This was a James Poe Artistry Consultant Moment. Take care of yourself.